Well, here we are, we're in the TV gallery of the America's Cup, and I've been asked to come in and do a bit of directing for you guys. So I'm going to run through a few of the starts, just a bit of an insight as to what they might be thinking on the boat. And we're going to run through some starts from the Louis Vuitton finals between Chris Draper and Dean Barker. So let's roll the camera. 2, 1, and rolling. And what we'll see here is just them approaching, and the whole goal here is to keep the boat going as fast as you can and turn. You know, when you get to that position, you've got to make this decision. When do we need to turn back? So Chris Draper here is on port. He's crossed Dean Barker, and now all he's thinking about is, when do I need to turn back? What angle do I need to be at? Am I going to be above the boat lay or below the boat lay? Dean Barker's whole job is to jibe and get as close as he can to Chris Draper to put pressure on him to make a bad decision. And you can see here he does a really good job of forcing Chris to tack early. And now Dean has only one option but to go past. So let's fast forward here for a little bit and we'll see them tack around behind. And let's just pause here for a second. Go back to the overhead shot there where we can see from the chopper. So right there, Chris Draper's quite early. Dean Barker's now going to be the pusher. And the pusher really needs to try and get the other boat to the line quite quickly. So let's fast forward to about 30 seconds from now, where you can see at this moment here, Dean Barker's really pushing. Let's keep it moving here. And Chris Draper does a great job there of sliding in and stopping in front of him. At that moment there, it's now even. Now it's a question of, can Dean Barker get an overlap on him? If he can get an overlap in this little moment, then he takes control of the start.
He's in position, he is in control. The rules allow him to dictate control right now.
And what you'll see is Chris does a great job in this start of making sure there's no overlap. And from this moment now, it's just a time on distance in the start. So we've got 18 seconds here at the moment. There's nothing's going to happen. It's tactician talking to the helmsman and trying to make sure that they get a good time on distance start here. You can see the tacticians often sitting on the leeward hull saying you've got 5 seconds to kill, 3 seconds to kill, and then off they go. And in this start here, they do a great job. Both boats get a really even start, and I was really impressed at how well Dean did given he was in bad angle. So as you can see, there's some key decisions that need to be made in the start, and the most important one is making sure you pull the trigger at the right time. If you do that, you're going to win the start every time.